They know better. And that's it. That is that shit I don't like. I don't like.
Yes, sir.
Oh,
Right.
you didn't give him the yes, or did you?
I know I'm drinking, but does it ever make sense to you that when somebody's on page 1, you should be on page 2?
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Oh, that's that
I
shit
just ran the same play
like.
and did not get the same animation. I'm telling you.
Fuck the animation.
Oh, I ain't gotta
Boss
be
is
like that.
muted.
You gotta give him the yes, sir.
Give him the yes, sir, then. Don't hold back. The yes, sir.
I mean,
Come on, let's go.
sitting here trying to prove a point, and it's just whatever.
Let's go there, white dude.
Oh, you ready? Let's go then.
Oh, Lord.
Let's go then.
I've been quiet the rest of the time.
Man, I haven't had a good night, dude. Boss whooped my ass first game. I mean,
Boss
he
got lucky
smoked
tonight.
me.
Boss is on
No,
lucky
he
streak.
freaking smoked me, and it wasn't no
Boss
playing
on
about
a
it.
lucky streak tonight.
I don't think it was no luck about it. I think he freaking smoked me.
Son. It's pure luck.
And then Ray just came in and can stomp my head in the second game, and ain't been a good night, dude.
It's pure luck.
I really don't.
You had those nights. I always have those nights.
I've
Yeah,
always
there you
had I've always had pretty good nights this year in Madden, but there ain't been a night.
At least when I played you, Whitedude, I knew I was playing somebody real.
I mean, I felt like this last game with Ray. This last game.
Had that last game we played.
The thing about this last game is that I was playing Rays, and he hit the field goal post on his extra point, and I
Why
thought
did I die?
it was a one-possession game.
I
and
think Nate has got better at the game faster than Ray's expected him to. That's my point.
I don't know. I think he's
I do.
right on
I really
course.
do.
I
That's
think
my
he's
point. That's my
within
point.
his considering.
I think
Look at
Ray's
it,
thought
boss.
he could bring him
Considering as
along
much
slowly.
time as he has spent on the game, he should be doing what he's doing.
Exactly. That's
But if
why I
he's
love
freaking
him.
out here
That's
cheating,
why I
if
love
he
him.
is freaking
'Cause
out
he
here
ain't playing
cheating,
around.
if he's
Somebody told his ass he could win the
exploiting,
trophy, and
if
that
he
dude
is,
was like, fuck everybody, I'm
if
winning
I
this
knew,
shit.
if I knew in my heart of hearts that he's going on YouTube and watching how to run this play action freeze or whatever
you know
y'all
what,
doing.
Man, I don't even want to hear that shit. Man, we all done that. Every one of us done
Boss, we didn't have no YouTube to go to back in the day, dude. It wasn't
it.
nothing
Back
like
in the
it.
day, you're right. Back
The
in the day,
biggest
we
cheat
didn't.
I had on you was to turn the fatigue off, and you didn't know. You was too stupid, but it was off on your end, too.
I wasn't too stupid. I was too high.
You wasn't either.
I don't even know
You
what
just
that-
ignorant. What is
I
high?
was ignorant. I don't know.
I don't even know what that
But I
is.
was there. I was stupid, and I can't believe I done it.
I'm so glad
But
I didn't hang out with y'all, man. And
You're right.
Dude.
You should be.
I was always. I'm so glad I didn't do the
Straight
stuff y'all was
A's, You know,
into.
you done what you're supposed to do.
I had
a boost.
glasses and braces and the biggest nerd in the school. The nerdy ass little white dude,
It
that
don't
was
even
me.
matter.
The
That's
nerdy
right,
ass
man.
white dude. That was
You done-
when y'all
you done
think
the
the
right way, white
nerdiest
dude.
ass white dude in school. That was me, and I'm proud of it, man. I didn't
You
turn out to
should
be
be.
nobody like Boss.
That's right.
I didn't have to be a thug like Boss was
That's right.
and bully
You're 100%
people.
right.
I remember
That's
Boss
right.
would try to take people's now-laters and stuff. Man, he was a freaking nerd. He'd try to hem people up. Yeah, he'd try to hem people up in the hallway. Yeah, he'd try to hem people up in the hallways and take their now-laters or Laffy Taffy or whatever. And I'd be like, who is it? And Boss always had this big gold herringbone necklace. It was a big ass, fat ass herringbone. It was like, but the thing about it was like a 10-inch. It was like a 10-inch necklace. but it was fat. It was like an inch thick, but it was a big fat ass herringbone, and he always wore it. And it would have like a big B on it for boss or bitch or whatever. But he wore it in middle school. It started in middle school. It started in middle. He would wear that big hair and probably stole it from some little kid. And it big. I mean, envision a hair. You know what a herringbone necklace is, Nate? It's like a flat chain link necklace, but it's real flat. And that's what Boss wore. And he'd be like, and it said B, just a big B trinket. Like most people had like a cross on their necklace. Some Boss just said B, like Rick Ross or something, dude. But it was Boss. And everybody was intimidated by it. Yeah, everybody was intimidated by it. I wasn't, but everybody was intimidated by it. I knew what he was. You know, I'm not lying, dude. You know what the truth is.
You ain't lying.
Oh my God.
And he stunk. Boss is one of them people that smell like straight ass. You got in his seat, after home ec or something, after they be cooking cookies or whatever they did. And Boss's seat smelled like straight ass, and it was always he had the little bar stretched out where the desk sat so stretched out in front of him. If you was skinny like me, you had to move the desk in to get the little, to get it set back up on you. Otherwise, it would be, a foot in front of you where his big fat ass, stank ass, done been sitting all with the desk. I remember this shit, dude.
Lord.
Or
give me a break, white dude. Give me a break.
Or it'd be like what about when one of the brothers been done sitting in there and they had that curl juice all? What about when they had the curl juice all done sitting all up in there and that curl juice was? They've been sleeping and the curl juice was all up on the desk. You set your white notebook sheet paper down and that curl juice get all up on your notebook paper. What about that? You remember that shit? Yeah. Man, it was straight hood, dude. Yeah, Boss's fat ass. It was straight hood. Oh my God, I just got sacked. I mean, it was one or the other. And if you was somebody, a modest, little person like myself, you tried to do what you had to do to get by, but it was always about somebody trying to cheat you or take your lunch money or. It wasn't cool. I'm just telling you, it was not cool, man. Tell the truth, boss. Tell the truth.
About what?
All of it.
Your seat smelled like ass.
His man smell like straight ass.
Man, let me ask you something right now, HOENUTZ.
Oh, that's bullshit.
Well, who's that fault? The person who might have been sitting there or the person who was smelling?
There was no, but the person boss. But if you had no choice, if that was your assigned seat, and you walked into class and got in your assigned seat, and the seat was so pushed far ahead of you because somebody was so large, sitting, and remember the little foots? Remember each chair had a foot, and one of them foots was off. And it would be bouncing back and forth, and then the chair done slid up in front of you. Man, it was just a nightmare, dude. And then it smelled like ass, and you had to sit there for another hour.
Yeah, you're right. It was hard, man. Especially when you have motherfuckers.
I remember there was a class. Me and your wife had, and if I remember it correctly, it was government history or something like that, and it was Mr. Let's see, Coach Garton. That's who me and Kelly had Coach Garton. Like, I believe me and Kelly was in the same grade, or she was a grade below me. But I was a stupid person.